hasn't worked out as planned.
It looks like we might have been totally nailed by the local Lambo. It's taking us round in a massive loop. Oh, just pulled into a car park.
This is Blue Diamond, and the fucking sign says now it's going to Las Vegas.
Oh, no. We're now back on track, but there's a good chance I'm about half an hour behind Alex. Actually, probably more like 40, 45 minutes. The boys are doing their best. Mike's got his foot to the floor, but you can guarantee that Michael's giving it some rice at the moment.
Meanwhile, the other Gumballers are on their way to Furnace Creek, Death Valley, the hottest place in America.
Love is on the inside, but you've been out of my mind and I've often stopped to laugh. When I've got it all, I lose control. When I stop to think, I take too long, chasing after things I wish we'd done. While we're on the brink, I start to think that I feel it, yeah, I feel it, and now you're gone.
This is Death Valley, and we're trying to bait a snake out of that bush. This is the fresh jerky guy. Hi, I'm Ed. Can't go to America without getting some beef jerk off. Amazing.
While Ed checks out the local wildlife and cuisine, Alex is fast approaching the first checkpoint, a luxury hotel resort tucked away in the middle of Death Valley.
It's the checkpoint. Okay. No.
With maximum geographic separation on his mind, Alex is in no mood for snack stops. He's made it to the checkpoint, but doesn't even stop for coffee.
Do you think, gents, that Gumball starts to give you that extra sixth sense of police awareness?
As you know, what happens is you drive miles and miles and miles, and all of a sudden you think there has to be a policeman around the corner, and there is.
Well, it looks like the sixth sense isn't working this time.
Fuck lump of shit. We've just been done for speeding at 113 in a 65. Pretty much all of my chances of making LA by 6 p.m. have disappeared.
Meanwhile, Alex is putting more and more distance between himself and Ed.
We left the Furnace Creek checkpoint within 30 seconds. We're now proceeding at 120 miles an hour on a road that does not exist. Oh boy.
If I'm honest right now, I think I might have lost this challenge. I think I could be too far behind to catch up with Alex.
Ed's finally made it to the checkpoint, but there's some bad news waiting for him.
Has Alex Roy been through?
Yeah, ages ago. He was first car in at about 11:05.
He's going to be in LA now, isn't he?
There's an absolute poker helicopter parked outside there now. It'll only do 170, but it can go in a straight line, eh?
I was pretty gutted to hear that Alex went through it 2 hours ago, but I've been thrown a lifeline in the shape of the helicopter. 170 miles an hour in a straight line. If I can blag my way on board, then there's a chance I can get to Rodeo Drive before Alex. Just had a word with the Gumball brains inside, and apparently the helicopter pilot's out here in the car park. He's got a red cap on. Yes. Roger?
Yeah, Ed. Hey, what's going on, Ed?
I've got a rather large favour to ask. Have you got any seats in the helicopter?
Sure, we got a couple.
Can you take me to LA or somewhere thereabouts?
Sure, we can. I'll put up my taxi cab and drive. Yeah, let's go.
You serious?
Yeah, let's go.
Rog, you're the man. Roger has very kindly agreed to give me a seat in the helicopter. So what was a windy 350-mile drive is now 120 mile an hour average speed as the crow flies flight straight into LA. Ready to go?
All right, let's go.
After he was convinced all was lost, he managed to hijack a filming chopper and the race was back on. Ed, you're one lucky son of a gun.
I am a very happy man. Looks like there may be salvation. About to lift off and race our way to LA. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I've actually managed to blag a ride in a helicopter to finish the rally. And there's a good chance I can get into LA before Alex.
So as the rally nears its finale, it's neck and neck between Ed and Alex. Come back for part 2, because it's Chopper versus Car in the ultimate race to the finish line. This you do not want to miss.
17 minutes from now, he's going to have to wait a year to try again.
I've got to get a taxi down to Rodeo Drive. I'm cutting it so fine.
Welcome back to Gumball 3000 Around the World in 8 Days. Alex has taken the early lead in a sprint to the finish line at Rodeo Drive, but Ed has commandeered a helicopter to claw his way back into the race.
Awesome!
Alex, Roy, and Torkenstein are way up front and are using every gadget in their possession to stop the other gumballers from catching up. But laser jammers aren't going to stop a Chopper, and Ed's closing in fast.
We're hearing this beeping sound because Torkenstein has installed a radar drone in his Interceptor 4GT, which will activate the radar detectors of all of the cars behind. Yes! It's so evil.
Ed is hauling ass in the Chopper and catching up with Alex fast.
Couples. Nice one, Rog.
About an hour out of Los Angeles, Ed spots Alex from the Chopper and heads down for a better look.
Cool as a cucumber.
Alex and Michael quickly realize it's Ed.
Is that him? Yes, that's him. Oh, that guy really caught up with us in a hurry. Speed limits.
But Ed's got a challenge to win, so he heads straight on to Los Angeles.
LA, here we come. Wow.
As he powers into the distance towards the finish line, the pressure is now on for Alex.
I think that helicopter was a big help, don't you? We need to stop taking risks like this, all these shortcuts. Every time you chew one and you make a mistake, you just fuck it all.
Unfortunately for Ed, it's not over yet, as he can't land on Rodeo Drive.
Roger can only land me at Santa Monica Airport. From there, I've got to get myself to Rodeo Drive.
It's a 120-mile-per-hour battle to the finish. Alex's Bentley versus Ed's Chopper.
We were saying earlier about how we are going to sabotage Ed. The obvious plan is get him in a limo going to Vegas. In fact, back to the hard work. Mr. Ross, I believe we have a really terrific strategy this time.
Just had confirmation that the limousine company have got a spare stretch that they can take me to Rodeo Drive in. I'm going to do it in style.
It's still neck and neck as Alex floors it through LA and Ed flies to Santa Monica Airport.
This is the stage where gumballers traditionally make the most mistakes, and we would like to go to the finish line and set up our sabotage for Mr. Ed Lee. London 7 days ago. That's completely insane.
And with 30 minutes to go before the 6 p.m. deadline, Alex makes it to the Gumball finish.
Fucking awesome. Mr. Ross, I think this is probably the most professional serious driving rally I've ever done. Thank you for a fantastic rally. I feel like a kind of like dark history is being made right now.
Gumball 3000 is on the home straight. The other Gumballers make it across the finish line on Rodeo Drive.
Around the world in 8 days. We're happy.
Rock and roll with a GTO.
A lot of tickets, a lot of trouble with the police, but it was good.
In Europe, we got pulled over 6 times.